if you can ask the right question. Everybody say, ask the right question.
Ask the right question.
If you can put the right question into that prompt, you can get the ultimate response you need and change your life, right? How many pages to put on my website? What pages to put on my website? That's what people are trying to figure out, how to create that $1 million business, and that's what AI does.
Yeah.
When you start out, you want to just create your services. All the services that you offer, make sure you communicate every single service. If you don't mention it on your website, people don't know that you offer it. You're going to move to the next thing, all your locations. Every single area that you provide your service to, create a page for it and a page with the service, okay? So if you are a tree service, you offer a tree service, every city needs a tree service page, okay? If you have 10 cities, that's 10 pages, all right? If you have a tree removal page, tree removal service, tree removal has a page for every city. That's 20 pages, okay? So now your website started to be large, but now if you are located in Swanee, and everybody's from Orlando, you know the city. If you're located in Swanee, they look up tree service in Swanee, your site has a chance to come up because you have a page. If they look up tree removal in Swanee, you have a tree removal page as well, all right? Emergency tree service, same thing, that's 30 pages. AI gives you the ability to do that so much faster than ever before. Before you had to have a writer. Before you had to write each individual page, and oh my goodness, you know, having a writer think about, okay, what's the difference between Swanee and Marietta? Oh my God, it's a day of content, right? AI does it in a few minutes.
Yeah, let me hop in for a second, and I want to hand this back to Tommy because I want to hear his input on this one. But one of the things that I strongly encourage everybody is don't use AI as the thing to fall back on. All you need to do is you have to give it inputs to get outputs, right? So what he's talking about is completely true. But if you're not authentic in the mission you're trying to accomplish, then you're just throwing this machine to make these outputs and mechanisms. So especially in content creation, right? For every hour of content, you might get 3 points that matter, but you can't just do those 3 points. That's not how these algorithms work. Google's job is to see what is most relevant to people, so those people spend more time with Google. The commodity is attention. Facebook, TikTok, any of these things, they're trying to capture your attention for as long as possible to make money off you and everybody that advertises around you. It is immediately deeming if you are relevant versus everybody else. So if there are 6 tree services in Swanee that have been on for longer than you, your work is doubly as hard. But maybe over in Dunwoody, there's less tree services, so there's areas of focus you can only know by having a real business sense. You can't say, AI, tell me how to do this stuff, because everybody on earth is doing that same thing. So you have to look at AI as the output mechanism that speeds up. But your inputs and your prompts are still completely in profit. And Tommy, I'm sure you run into that with clients who they knee jerk the other way, and they're just like, AI, what business should I be in?